So we've had the lawnmower now for about 4.5 months, and it's been doing a really good job. We're absolutely delighted with it. Paul's going to change the blades today, so that'll be the first time the lawnmower's had the blades changed since we got it. And the lawn has started to look a lot better. The grass has thickened up and the weeds have reduced a lot. It seems like the weeds really don't like being snipped every day. Because the lawnmower doesn't go right up to the edge, I do every now and again have to push the manual mower around the edge of the lawn, but that doesn't take too long, and I only do it about once every 2 or 3 weeks. So you can see the difference of where the lawnmower has cut, and then this part at the edge that the lawnmower doesn't mow, which I have to do with the manual mower. But as I say, it's not such a big deal because it is only around the edge, doesn't take that long, and I just sort of tidy that up by doing it every 2 or 3 weeks. So Paul's turned the lawnmower over now, ready to change the blades. And that's what the blades are looking like after 4.5 months of continuous use. So you're changing the blades today, Paul. How often does it recommend that you change the blades?
I think it's somewhere between once every 4 and 12 weeks, depending on how gritty your garden is.
Well, that's interesting because it's had the same blades for 4.5 months.
Yeah, so I think their suggestion of changing it between 4 and 12 weeks is probably a little bit on the early side. They've been cutting fine here, are they?
So they're still cutting fine at the moment, they're not really blunt.
They seem to be cutting okay. It's difficult to know, isn't it, unless you've got something to compare them with. But seeing as we're well over the time limit, I thought I'd take this opportunity to take them off and put the new ones on.
We'll have to compare the old blade, one of the old blades with one of the new blades side by side.
So that's what I'm going to be putting on this morning.
So those are the new blades.
3 blades, 3 screws. They're double-edged blades.
Did those come with the lawnmower? Did you purchase those?
No, this is a separate set. In fact, this was what I purchased. And you get 9 blades in there. That's 3 sets.
Right.
I think that was about £10. So
right, that's going to last a long time,
not
then,
too
isn't
bad,
it?
Yeah. Okay, so that's one of the old screws off. And that's one of the old blades.
So this is one of the old blades.
Mm-hmm. You can see the edges. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but the edge is quite worn. It still cuts, but it's just not got that
Point
stamp.
against one of the new ones, Paul. See the difference?
Mm-hmm.
It's gone black.
Yeah, that doesn't affect the performance though, but they do lose their edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the first time you've changed the blades. What general maintenance have you done on the lawnmower since we got it 4.5 months ago?
Well, I used to turn it over regularly because I thought it would get clogged up with grass, but it doesn't because it takes so little off at each cut. I mean, it's been around this morning, and you can see it's just very fine pieces of grass.
So you don't bother doing that?
So I don't bother doing that. I occasionally squirted a little bit of WD-40 on the blades just to stop them from what I thought might be rusting or corroding up, but it looks like they wouldn't have rusted or corroded because I think the blades are stainless steel and the screws have got some sort of coating on them. But, so basically none.
None. Fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so quiet. You just forget it's there, don't you? You forget that it's actually coming mowing the lawn, and it comes on in the morning and will sometimes come out in the afternoon if it's a nice day. And it's like somebody's come and mowed your lawn because you don't watch it working. You just have this lawn that's cut all the time, don't you?
Remarkable machine.
It is. Old blades and new blade. Old screw and new screw. I wonder how long the rechargeable battery will last in this lawnmower, Paul. What do you reckon?
Well, what generally happens is that the capacity gets less and less over time, doesn't it? So I think you get a good year out of it, and that's used virtually every day. But I think you get a good year out of it, possibly 1.5 to 2. My experience with lithium ion.
Obviously, update you folks on that when we do come to need to get a new battery.
So that's it. The new blades are on, and that was a really easy job. It just required one screwdriver.
Good. So that's it, folks. It's ready to go again. And that's it for this video. So the next update we'll do on the Flymo is when we eventually get a new battery, and we'll let you know if we think there's any difference with the blades, and if that seems about the right amount of time to wait before changing them. But for now, folks, thanks for watching and see you next time.